Are you here? Ah, how good is that? Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. Look at this. Hey, how good is that? Cynthia's been setting her bell off all night. The last 2 or 3 nights, the bell has just been going ding and ding, and I've been asking if it's her, and it's been really interesting. So I think Cindy's been trying to talk to me with the bell, but then tonight I wasn't sure. I thought maybe the bell was going off because of my mobile phone, but that doesn't really make it go off. I've tested it, and so I put the bell over on the other table, and I asked Cindy to try and make the cat ball go off tonight, and the cat ball's going off. Hey Cindy, I've missed talking to you. Did you try and talk to me with the bell? I've got a question for you. We've got to work out about this bell. Hey Cindy, were you trying to make the bell go off earlier? Okay, so Cindy was trying to make the bell go off earlier, but I've been asking her to make 2 dings, and the bell would make 2 dings. Then I would stop watching TV, and then I would ask Cindy questions. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? I've got a question. Cindy, did I make the bell harder to turn on? Is it harder for you to make the bell go? See, I don't know why she prefers the bell. Cindy, do you prefer the bell? Actually, I don't really think it makes much difference. I think Cindy can do the bell and the cat ball. Cindy, this is just incredible. Every time this happens is just absolutely amazing. I've got another question for Cindy and the bell. Cindy, with the bell, have you been around a lot? Have you been around? Yeah. So Cindy's been making the bell go off in my room constantly. Even tonight, I put it a long way. I turned my phone off, and I turned the computer off. I put the cat ball. I put the bell right over there. You can probably see it on the thing. Oh, Cindy's. And just to make sure it wasn't being affected by mobile phone, which it's not. And the bell was still going off. I got a question for Cindy. Hey Cindy, have you missed KK? KK hasn't been here for about 6 weeks. Yeah. She was going to come on Tuesday, but she got very sick. But she'll be alright for next Tuesday. Hey, here's a funny one. Cindy, can you walk through the walls? That is hilarious. I know she can walk through the walls because the doors are closed, and she still comes in my room even when the door is closed. So obviously she can walk through walls. Here's another one. I've got a question for you. Hey Cindy, the other week there was papers on my desk. Did you push the papers off my desk? If it wasn't Cindy, it was somebody else. That's a pretty scary thought. Oh, hold on. If it was, I said 2 questions there. I'll have to ask that again. This is cool. I'll ask that again. Did you push the papers off my desk? Now I have to wait for a minute. Now I'll have to ask. Maybe it was. Okay. Oh, it was Cindy. Alright, thank God for that. I'm getting used to Cindy being around. It'd be a bit of a surprise if somebody else did it. Another question for Cindy. This is awesome, Cindy. Hey, Cindy, I'm watching a really... Alright, I haven't asked a question yet. That's awesome. Hey, Cindy, here's a question. I've got a feeling Cindy might have a fair bit of energy because that cat ball's going up very quickly, and I'm pretty sure for probably the last week the bell has been going off on my bed, and it just goes off. I'll say to Cindy, I'm watching TV, and the bell will go off, and I'll say that was funny, and the bell will go off. So the bell's going off at different times, but I haven't had a conversation for a while. Hey Cindy, do you watch the TV with me? I'm watching a really funny series on the laptop here. Have you been able to watch that with me? Do you know when I laugh? I've been wondering if Cindy can watch the laptop because I'm watching a series, an American series called Ghosts, and it's very, very funny.
Just to confirm, you'd like to call Sunny Mobile?
That's Siri on my phone. I'm showing Cindy and Siri. Oh, hang on. I think Cindy can see the laptop. Watching the... Are you watching me watch the television series? Yeah, I've got a feeling she is, because the bell goes off when I go, that was really funny, Cindy, and then the bell will go ding. It's like, yeah, and then I'll stop and ask her questions, and she won't answer questions with the bell, and it's really, really frustrating. Yeah, that's cool. Cindy, do you like the show? If you're watching it? Yeah, cool. I actually think she watches it with me, because I turn it around, I turn the laptop around so that it's facing off the bed, and I go, look, come and watch this, it's really funny. And yeah, I think maybe she's watching it. If she's not watching it, she's definitely listening to me laugh and telling her what's happened. The ghosts play tricks on these people, and it's really interesting. The series reminds me a lot of Cindy. Being here with Cindy when she plays tricks on people. The best trick she's done is the paper off the desk and the flask, the water flask. Yeah, the water flask, KK's water flask. That was pretty cool. Okay. Got another question. Okay, got another question. I've got to ask a question first. Okay. I'm going to see if I can get KK, Cherry, Colleen, and Danielle to come on a night. Would you like to talk to Colleen and them and the group there? Just wait a minute. Would you like me to invite them down so that you can say hello to them? Okay, that took a bit of time to answer, but I'm pretty sure she wants to see everybody. Here's an interesting one. Okay, Cindy, do you like it when all the volunteers come in here? I've got a feeling she doesn't like the volunteers coming in here. Maybe she does. Hold on, I'll ask that again. This is kind of why the bell is better, because Cindy can make it go ding, and that's a yes. With the cat ball, it's a bit harder, but the cat ball is really, really, really probably the most incredible piece of equipment to use, because it's got nothing to do with EMFs, it's got nothing to do with radio signals. Absolutely, this cat ball has been on for weeks, and you just can't make a cat ball go. There's no other reason a cat ball can go, especially not on off like this. So the bell is kind of better because you get a ding or a double ding, but the cat ball is just conclusive. Okay, I'll do that one again. Hey Cindy, do you like the volunteers in here? Okay, she does like the volunteers in here. Now I've got another question. I think Cindy likes activity in the building. She's probably got favourite volunteers and non-favourite volunteers. Hey Cindy, do you like some of the volunteers more than others? Okay. See, it's a bit hard to determine. But I'd say she likes the volunteers in here because there's people in here and it's active. Hey Cindy, do you remember when I first moved in here? Now the ball should go off because you should remember that. Okay. Here's a question. Okay. On the first night I was here, did you try and make yourself known to me? That makes sense, because the very first night I was in here, I heard voices outside my room, and I was sure, 100% sure, someone was breaking in here on the very first night I moved in here. And Cindy, and then the cat flew off downstairs. Was it frustrating for you because you were trying to show me you were here and I didn't know? Took me ages to work out. Swear the bell is a little bit better some ways, but I still like the cat ball because more conclusive. Let me try that again. Let me see if I put it another way. Hey Cindy, did you make the cap fly off when I first moved in here? So far this has been going 15 minutes. The usual time for Cindy to be able to do this is 18 minutes. That's the average. I've averaged every one of them out. It's 18 minutes. I'm pretty sure it was you that made the cap fly off, because you've said that when Kelly's been here on a couple of occasions, on a number of occasions. Oh, I just went to the toilet and come back in, and the cat balls go again, so Cindy's here again. Okay, hey Cindy, I put an EMF meter here, so if you go near that, it should go up into the red. So I've just put that there, and I'm just showing everybody. I just put it in because I was going to leave the EMF meter there overnight, and I was going to leave the camera run overnight and a recorder. So just put the EMF meter in from the bedroom. Cindy, I was going to ask you a question. Now I forgot what it was. I've asked you. Oh yeah, Cindy, got me. All right. Okay, I've got to ask a question. Okay. I'll count how many seconds this cat ball goes. Okay, Cindy, were you here longer than me? Wait a second. Okay. This is going to be an interesting question, because Cindy so that EMF meter's not going up. So with the cat ball, it's got nothing to do with EMF. It's got nothing to do with radio frequencies. Nothing to do with anything. You physically have to do something to make that cat ball go off. To make it go off once would be a fluke. To make it go off on and off is just, and to make it go longer than 16 seconds when the timer is only set for 16 seconds is, oh, I can't explain it. That cat ball's now been going for over 16 seconds. Okay, Cindy, were you lonely before I moved in here? Was it boring? Because I wonder what Cindy does all day. At least when I'm in here, I must make comedy for her. I'll wait. Okay, I'll try another question. Cindy, do you have friends in here? Other friends in here? Didn't get much result on those two. Oh, okay. I'll ask if she got other friends in here, because when KK and I have been playing pool, we hear Cindy and other people. Yeah, right. So that's right. So when KK and I play pool in here, we've heard Cindy and other people. We've heard 3 different voices when we've been playing pool, and on the recorder it's recorded 3 different voices. Cindy, when we played pool with KK, Are you there with other people? Yeah, because we got recordings of other people, other people have said good shot, try harder than male voices, and Cindy's voice is there as well. So Cindy's voice and other voices. So Cindy must have people she sees here. Cindy, was it boring before I moved in? Okay, was boring before I moved in. Now I've got another question. Cindy, do I make entertainment for you? I'm sure half the time it's entertainment. Okay. Cindy, were you gone for a little while? Oh, hang on. I don't know about that one. I'll have to ask that question again. About a week ago, about 2 weeks ago, I didn't think Cindy was around much. There was 1 week when she was not. I really don't think she was here at all. The bell didn't go off. Nothing happened. Cindy, did you go away for about a week? Or did you go away for a little while? Okay. Cindy, when I play pool, do you set the bell off just to let people know you're here? So far we've been going 6 minutes. So 6 minutes and 17 minutes is now 23 minutes. Okay, I'll ask that question again. Sometimes with a couple you just have to wait. Okay, I'm going to do another thing here. I'm going to not talk for a minute. Cindy, I'm going to not ask you questions for a minute, so just don't make the cat ball go off for a minute. I'll ask if you're here in 1 minute from now. Okay, not yet. We're up to 15 seconds. Nearly there. 30. Not yet. That's 30 seconds. Just wait, Cindy. We'll wait one more 30 seconds. Okay, it's 45 seconds. Okay, getting there, nearly there. 10 seconds to go. Okay, that's 1 minute and the cat ball hasn't gone off. Okay, Cindy, are you still here? That's 1 minute. This is kind of fun doing this. Okay, Cindy. Uh-oh, maybe she's gone for good. Hey, we can talk again now. Got a question. Okay, she might have gone. That was a kind of interesting thing because, oh yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, I did that once before. I asked Cindy to stop, and it's on one of the recordings. I asked Cindy, we'll stop talking for a minute, just to make sure, because sometimes it's hard with these questions to tell how long to wait before you get an answer. Alright, so we waited a minute, and now the minute's up, and the cat ball's going again. Cindy, do I make you laugh? Do you always laugh when I do funny things? Oh, going back to beards, pool table. Oh, here's one. Hey, Mila, the other week was here, and Yeah, and hang on, I'll wait. And Mila was in my bedroom here, and she was working in my bedroom. Did you set the bell off? The bell went off about 6 times when Mila was here. Yep. Greg and I came back from lunch, and Mila was working in my bedroom here, and we heard ding, and Greg and I looked at each other, and we yelled out to Mila, and Mila goes, yeah, while you were away, the bell went off 6 times, and she was talking to Cindy. And I said, did you ask Cindy questions? And she said, yeah, I was whispering to her. So that was quite incredible, because the bell was just been sitting here all day, and then all of a sudden it goes off 6 times. And again, when I talk about things, the couple will go off to say, yeah, this is correct, that's what I did. So it's really interesting. You get the hang of this cat ball. Takes you a while, but you can get the hang of the cat ball. Alright, I'm going to ask this question again, because the volunteers in here are interesting. Do you have favourite volunteers? Okay. Cindy, do you try to interact with any of the volunteers? Okay, so she tries to interact, which is quite funny, because Rosie won't talk about Cindy in here. Most of them won't talk about Cindy in here. And Rosie has had a few interesting things happen down in the front office when she's been alone. She doesn't really like being alone in the front office. Yeah. One day she told Glenda that she gets a really funny feeling down in the front office when she's here alone. She doesn't really like being down there alone, which is bizarre because she's here all the time. So do you try to play tricks on the volunteers? Oh yeah, that's a hard question. Okay, so it's 11 minutes, and we had 7 minutes before, so that's no, we had 17 minutes before, and 11 minutes is 27 minutes, nearly half an hour, with a break in the middle. There's about a 5-minute break. I still want to know about the volunteers. Cindy, do you like all the volunteers? I wonder if she's got favourite volunteers. She seems to like all the volunteers. I asked this question before. I think she just likes people being in the building. Do you like the museum being? Do you like the museum being open on? That's. Sometimes I think she answers the question. She knows what I'm going to ask, and so she sits. Like when you're talking to somebody, you know what they're going to ask you before they finish the question. But generally, we just stop talk. We just don't talk until the question's finished. Cindy, do you like the museum being open on the weekends? Do you like the building being open on the weekends? You could imagine it's going to be a bit boring here with nobody around. Just watch the rats. That would be kind of boring. Let me get my questions again, because I've got some questions that I asked you last time, but I'll see if I can get these questions again. I think they're here. I should have written down more questions. That's what I should have done. I've got them written down. I keep forgetting to print them off. Right, I'm back in the bed again. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright, I've got one about the bell. Okay, I've already asked about the volunteers. Oh, here's one here. Cindy, is the bell easy to use? The problem is with the bell, I've got it set really low, so it takes a lot of energy to set the bell off. If I put it up too high, and I'm not convinced it's Cindy, so if I put it up too high, then I keep wondering if it's the. But I've tested this bell. It doesn't. The mobile phone won't really set the bell off, and neither does this computer. Even when I set the bell up a bit higher, I might turn the bell up a bit higher so it's easier to use. I'll just do that again. I've got to time this couple. I keep forgetting the time, how long it's going. It's going a long time now. Okay, Cindy, do you want me to make the bell a bit easier to use, to set off? Would it be? I'll turn the sensitivity up a little bit. Okay. Alright, I'll put the sensitivity up a little bit. And you can see the EMF meter's not going off. And you can see my phone is not setting the EMF meter off. Even because it's on aeroplane mode, so it won't do anything even if I do try and do something with it. Right, I try and do something with it. I'll check the weather. Can't check the weather. Oh yeah, I can check the weather. It's on aeroplane mode, but yeah, won't set anything off. I just have to wait for this to stop, the cat ball. Hey Cindy. Did you work in the building when it opened? Yep. Okay. I'm going to set up the equipment again tomorrow night. I'll set it up tomorrow night outside Cindy's office. And I'll set up a couple of cameras and millimeters. I'll set up everything back up in her office. Last time I set it up, the millimeter went off crazy, but didn't get any recordings. I'm going to set a recorder going tonight, and one camera, and the millimeter stuff here. The scaffold's been going for a while. Okay, do you still do some sort of that one? I'll have to ask that question again. I've asked Cindy all these questions on this sheet. Maybe see if I can find some other ones. Cindy, do you still do some sort of work in here? Or do you just sort of hang out? Do you just sort of hang out in here? Because I can't work out what you would do all day. I've asked Cindy. Hey Cindy! Oh, here we go. I'm not sure about that one. I'll ask that question again. Cindy, do you still do work in here? Does do work in here. Yeah, her work's probably scaring me. Spends half her life scaring me, trying to make things happen. It's interesting. I did ask this question once before, and I'll ask again in a minute. And the answer to the question was yes, time is the same to her as it is to me. Cindy, is time the same to you as it is to me? Cindy said yes to that last time. Do you get bored? Do you visit other people, Cindy? So, yeah, Cindy visits other people. She said yes to that, definitely said yes to that on a number of occasions. So far this is 21 minutes and 17 minutes. Makes about nearly getting there 35 minutes. Over 35 minutes. That's pretty interesting. Okay, now I'll ask this question again. Cindy, would you like me to try and get KK, Cherry, Colleen and Danielle together to come and say hello? That's a no. Do you want me to get people down here so you can say hello to people? Yes. Okay. Then why did she not answer quickly on... I know she likes people being around, especially when KK comes around. When people come around, she does things. Okay, where we go now? Oh yeah, question here. Hold on. I did that one. Here, I'll try this one. Hey Cindy, are you younger than me? Oh, I better tell you how old I am first. I'm 60s. Younger than me. Another question. Okay, alright, hold on. I've asked that question before. I've asked that question on numerous occasions. I've worked out Cindy is about the same age as me, give or take, a few years younger, a few years older, not quite sure, but close. Hey Cindy, when I'm listening to 1980s music, do you like 1980s music? Okay. Do you like 1970s music? Do you like 1990s music? I'll go through them all. Sooner or later, the cat ball's going to go off. I don't know about year 2000 music. Hey, you still here? Cindy. Make the cat ball go up if you're still here. I want to find out what sort of music you like. Do you like 1960s music? I don't like 1960s music. Make the cat ball go off if you... Try and make the bell... Oh, you're still here. Alright. Alright, so we don't know what sort of music Cindy likes. I'll try that music again. I'm going to try and find out what type of what your favourite music is. Is your favourite music 1970s music? Okay, 70s. That would make sense because I like 1970s, and I'm about, if we're about the same age, 1970s would be about it. 70s and 80s are probably my favourite. Let's see. Do you like 1980s music? That should be a past one. Yep. Okay. Were 1970s and 1980s music, was that your favourite music? Okay. Did you like 1990s music?